A very good afternoon to Mr. Tay and all my fellow classmates. Today our group, Team Bosses, will present to you our prototype. So, let me introduce to you my teammates. We have Chai Zi Ming as a group leader, Lim Bang Chin, Wang Yao Tim, Wei Xin Tian, Chiang Pei Ying and also Chong Shu Li. Now, we are going to start our presentation with our problem statement. During the pandemic, the students of secondary schools who were attending online learning classes felt bored and unmotivated, and students felt that they were not learning much in the online class after 3 to 4 hours. Moving on to our solution description, our solution is to create a learning application platform for secondary school students who are studying online. We've come up with a few effective solutions to solve the lack of interest during online classes. The first benefit is the students will be able to review and revise their lessons easily when using this application. Besides that, the application possesses a point accumulation system, which is able to motivate the students during online classes by rewarding some gifts, so that they will accumulate as much as they can and exchange the gifts they want. On the other hand, our prototype also allows students to create temporary online meetings to hang out during breaks. Our students will have more quality time with each other by chit-chatting or playing some quizzes. The last benefit of our prototype will be allowing students to manage their school's works easily, so that they would not feel troublesome when looking for works from tons of files. The most interesting part is our prototype demo. Let us share with you our team's effort.
Now let's proceed with our prototype demo. Here is our prototype. Firstly, users will have to log in or sign in with Google. For now, let's continue with a Google account. Here is our homepage, and we will be accessing all the features of this app from here. On the top we have a menu button, which will allow us to access other places. Here is the user's name and on the top right is the amount of points they have. We will talk more about the point system later in this demo. Next is the classwork list. Students will be able to see all the work they have been tasked by their teacher from here. Next down below is the class list. These are the classrooms that the students had enrolled in. Down at the bottom we have a notification button, which students can check the most recent notices that any teacher has sent. Next, we have a chat room section, which we will explain more later. And lastly, it's the profile section. Here we can basically check our profile information or log out from this app. So far it all looks like most of the educational platform websites or applications that were available out there. But now let's talk about the point system that was previously mentioned. If we navigate to the reward button here from the menu, we can see that there are two tabs here, a reward tab and a browse tab. Firstly, for the reward tab, this tab shows the users the list of items that they have claimed. And for the browse tab, this tab shows a list of what items you can claim as rewards. Now you might wonder, how do the students gather points to claim all these rewards? It is very straightforward. Whenever a student completes their tasks or assignment, the teacher may award the students some points based on their performance or results. Of course, the value of the items and the points awarded for completing tasks are not fixed as shown here. It is a prototype after all. On top of that, the items too have to be supplied by someone or some manufacturer. We hope that this reward system can help students to be more motivated to study during these emergency online classes, which was fairly boring for some students. Let's talk more about the other features on the menu section as well. The quiz is a place where a teacher can upload a set quiz for students to answer. The twist here is that the student may compete with other students by seeing who answered more questions correctly, therefore creating an environment where students will try harder to score more on the next quizzes. Next is the recording section. Students will be able to access old classroom lessons that were recorded, so that they can go back to watch and revise their lessons. If you had noticed, you can also access to these recordings in the classroom section. That's all for the menu section. Now let's move on to the chat room. Firstly, we see 3 different tabs: Chat, Folder, and Live Chat. The Chat tab is just as the name suggests. Just like many other messaging applications out there, you can chat with other users in this application online. And also check what files or images that the other users had sent to you. The folder is the section where the student can access all the files that were previously sent to them. It is a section where all files and images were collected in one place. We created this feature to allow some students to access their files or document. Lastly is the live chat tab. We can see that there are some live chat sessions being held right now. Let's go into one of them. We are now in a live chat session with some people. Here we can either mute or deafen yourself if necessary. Share our screen or camera. You can even invite other users into the live chat session as well. As you may see, there were other sessions that were already created by other users, and if you want to create a live chat session yourself, you may tap on the button here in the bottom right corner. We hope that the student could use this live chat feature to continue socialize even in a virtual environment, just like how they were in school. I guess this should conclude with the prototype demo. Thank you very much, and I'll be signing out. This is the end of our presentation. So, thank you for spending your quality time here. We appreciate it if you can leave your queries below, and we will be glad to answer your questions as soon as we can. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.